Every Tuesday, our Eye on Money series looks at financial issues Americans face. This morning, we're focusing on the growing problem of student loan scams. As many families deal with college financing this summer, the Better Business Bureau reports an increase in fraudulent texts, emails, and voicemails about those loans. Here's just one example.
This is Carol Duncan. I'm calling in reference to your federal student loan. I need to discuss your repayment options with some new changes that have taken effect recently. So if you could please be sure to give me a call back. I'm going to go ahead and give you a reference number. If you would please have this handy when you call back, it just makes things a lot easier. Thank you.
Sounds scarily official, but it's not. The Federal Trade Commission would not comment specifically on this call, but it says consumers with suspicions should file a complaint at ftc.gov and contact their lenders directly. CBS News business analyst Jill Schlesinger is here with what else families need to know. Jill, that sounded real to me.
Yes.
Absolutely.
It's her inflections and the way she was talking.
Exactly. She does an She gives you a reference number.
Right.
Almost bored. Like,
Right, exactly.
know?
And what's interesting is these calls, their texts, their emails, they are promising to eradicate your student loans. Now, if you are sitting there with $30,000 of loans, that's going to catch your attention.
Yeah, I'm calling Carol back.
Exactly. Yeah. And Carol says, there are some changes. So a lot of these interfaces are trying to reference the fact that there is an Obama administration rule. Now there's new rules. You should act now. And what they're trying to do is get you to pay money to get them to release these loans.
So when you call back, what happens?
Well, when you call back, they are asking you to immediately give them credit card information, write a check. And what's important to know is that paying any upfront fee or even a monthly fee is illegal. That is your biggest red flag. Okay. You don't have to pay any money to change the terms of your student loans. You can do that directly with the government. They're also very smart because what they're trying to do is wrangle out of you your federal student aid ID number. Now, we spoke with a very well-versed person in the topic. His name is Adam Levin, and he said these are basic scams across the board, but they're now focusing around graduation season and also the fact that there are a lot of people who are getting kids ready to go to college in February, at the end of the summer.
What's the significance of that ID number they're trying to get from you?
So if they have your ID number, they can go into the federal system themselves, change some things, but also then contact you again and say, we see that your loan number XYZ is this. Now you should pay us because we think we have a way to make this better.
What do you do if you think you're a victim of one of these?
So first of all, take a deep breath. There are a lot of places you're going to have to do some work. The FTC complaint line, so ftc.gov, the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, the Department of Education. You also really have to be clear. You must go into the system and change that ID number that you have been assigned because you don't want anyone messing with your file.
So are there some legitimate loan services that could be calling you?
So there are certainly private student lenders who are willing to look at your total loan portfolio and perhaps refinance them. Also, though,
but they won't call like that.
They would never call like that. And also, they're not charging you an upfront fee.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what you need to know is if you're looking to consolidate or change the terms of your loan, you go to the Federal Student Aid website. And there are a list of things that you can do, whether it's consolidation or doing an income-based repayment. Remember, changing the terms could mean you're paying for a longer time and more interest, so be very careful before you do anything.
Right. Got it, Jill. Always good advice when you're at the table. Thanks.